Hello my dear friends, good morning second class. I am Neelam. Today I welcome you in your English class. In previous video we already have completed the chapter number 1 and today we will start chapter number 2 and the chapter number 2 is the giant's garden. Okay, the giant's garden. There is a garden of giant. So first we discuss in short what is the story. Okay, so warm up. Here is a story of a giant who doesn't like children, but some children used to play in his garden. Okay, some children play in his garden without his permission. When the giant came to know about it, he did not let in the children. He didn't let in the children. Now read the story what happened next. So let's we start the chapter. First we read the chapter. Once upon a time there was a wonderful castle. Okay, castle is just like a bungalow type, and it had a beautiful garden around it. There were flowers and mangoes trees in the garden. Birds sang on the trees and butterflies flew around the fragrant flowers. Once the giant went to meet one of his relatives. Okay, giant is not in his garden, he went to meet his relative's house. So every afternoon some children would come and play in the garden. After a long time the giant came back. He noticed some children were playing in his garden. At this he got furious, means he got angry. Then, what are you doing here? He cried angrily. His cry made the children scared and all the children become afraid. The giant didn't like children, so he built a high wall all around it to stop the children from coming into the garden. Then the giant make a boundary around the children's around the garden so that children are stopped from coming into the garden. Okay, the poor children had nowhere to play. Okay, there are nothing place for the children for the play, so they wandered around. Next page. Wandered the high walls and talked about the beautiful garden inside. Okay, winter came and the flowers faded. The birds also went away. Then came the spring and over the country there were little blossoms and little birds, but there was still winter in the giant's garden. The birds didn't came to sing his garden. There were no children and the trees forgot to blossom. I cannot understand why the spring is so late in coming, said the selfish giant. As he sat at the window and looked out at his cold white garden, he waited for spring to come. Now in his garden there is no flowers, there is no birds, there is no butterflies. So he's sad and waiting for spring season. Okay. In the morning, when the giant heard some lovely music, he woke up. In the morning, he heard some lovely music. He woke up. It was a bird, little bird singing outside his window. The giant thought that spring had come at last. He jumped out of his bed and looked out. There he saw the most of wonderful sights. Through a hole in the wall, the children had crept in and they were playing on the trees. The trees were in full blossoms, the birds were chirping, and the garden was filled with green grass. It was a lovely scene. The giant said, "How selfish I have been. Now I know why spring did not come here. I shall pull down the wall and the giant said, "How selfish I have been. Now I know why spring didn't came here. I shall pull down the wall and my garden shall be the children's playground forever and ever." He was really very sorry for what he had done. So he went out into the garden. As soon as the children saw him, they all ran away due to fear, and the garden became empty again. Only one little boy could not run and started crying. The giant gently picked him up and took him in his arm and said, Do not cry, little child. I am your friend." The little boy stretched out his arm and flung them around the giant's neck and kissed him. When the other children saw that the giant was not bad anymore, they came running back, and with them came spring. "It's your own garden now, little children," said the giant, and he pulled the wall down. Every afternoon the children came and played with the giant. As the giant watched the children playing, he would say, "I have many beautiful flowers, but the children are the most beautiful flowers I have." The giant became the best friends of the children, and they loved him very much. In this chapter, we can learn, if there is a children's playing in a place, it's really look like a beautiful place, like a spring season. If there is no children, it's just like a winter season. There is no flowers, there is no birds, and there is no greenery. So in this chapter, writer tells us that children's just like a flowers and just like a beautiful flowers. Okay, so your chapter is complete now, and exercise of this chapter we will discuss in next video, and it's a time of your homework. Your homework is you will write word meaning in your notebook. Okay, in your notebook. This is your homework. Thanks for watching me. Have a nice day.